welcome back to Nightly Nerds. I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we're playing
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Holla Bastion, ooh, ooh. Holla Bastion, ooh, ooh.
So yeah, I didn't put this in.
Because I ain't no Holla Bastion.
We didn't record this in the
Bastion. Sorry.
in the episode, but we got the nav gummy after talking to Kyrie, took it to Sid, he put it on our ship, put the additional travel way to get to Holla Bastion, so we're gonna go do that.
And we did our whole Three Amigos thing.
Yeah.
Three Amigos, Three Musketeers.
Well, we got that like super early. I just didn't have any white trinities to use it on.
Yeah. So we were like, all for one, one for all, one for love. We were going all. I was talking about this like the best ever '80s white guy with raspy voice song of all time, with Rod Stewart, Bryan Adams, and Sting.
Oh my goodness!
From Three Musketeers Disney
Screw
film.
it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Oh yeah, Sting. I love that. We talked about that last week.
Yes,
I think.
we did.
But how I think he was honestly, I really do think he just wasn't understanding that it was
a person, not the
it was the
music term.
person Sting, not a Sting. Woo! Did we make it? Are we to fight? Continue fighting.
So the one thing that I noticed when I'm watching myself play in a video, and I mentioned this like one time you had a Kingdom Hearts episode playing, but it's like I do the flick movement,
like not like smooth. It's like shuck.
Because I said this too back in the day. Like I would play Need for Speed Underground. Everyone loved Need for Speed Underground when it first came out. And that's when I learned in a racing game for the first time. It's like it's all about the flick movement, not the holding and dragging like in Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like where you like lean into the entire turn or whatever. It's like you flick and like you e-brake and you do a slide, and it's all flick movement.
All the flick movements.
Or at least that's how it was for me. I don't know if
Did they ever go to, I was going to ask this. I think I might probably asked this before. Did they ever do any Pixar anything with these?
They did. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, they did?
It's like in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's exclusively like Disney animated and Pixar.
So what Pixar stuff did they do?
Toy Story, Monsters Inc. I think that was it.
I was say Bug's Life would have been cool. Speaking of flick,
they have a mention of Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. That's not Pixar.
Oh, that's right. I always think it is.
Because it's CGI.
Yeah, it's too good to be Disney in my opinion.
Oh, take that, Disney!
Because a lot of, because when you think Disney animated,
well, Wreck-It Ralph 2 was good. Was not too good to be Disney. It wasn't bad or anything. It just Wreck-It Ralph is so much better than the second one.
But it's like when I think Disney animated, I think
Princesses.
Frozen, and admittedly, as much as it's not very bad, but Brave.
Oh, Brave isn't. Brave isn't Disney. Well, it is Disney, but it's Pixar.
Is it Pixar?
That's the joke in. Oh, spoilers. Wreck-It Ralph 2. She's from the other studio.
Okay. I've only seen Brave once, so.
Yeah.
And we're in that day and age where I don't have
Tangled is Disney.
Where I don't have a box cover to look at, so I can't see the Pixar.
Oh. Now, admittedly, they are all part of John Lasseter under his tutelage, which now is over because he's not there anymore because of he got a little too handsy, I guess. Hashtag me too.
Okay, and then we're gonna put abilities on, and we're gonna see if I can. Okay, I don't have enough, so we're gonna take off Ripple Drive.
Ripple Drive.
We're gonna put Ragnarok on.
Ragnarok.
It's such a good move.
So where are we going?
We're going back to Holla Bastion now.
Holla Bastion. Ooh, ooh. Sorry.
But here's an all for one that I couldn't do before.
Oh, let's take it all for one. Can you do it without Goofy?
Yeah, I forgot about that. We'll do it later. I would have to go down to that save point and come back up, but I don't.
Oh, who wants to do all that work?
Screw it, we're doing it live. Might as well pick these up.
Blizzard Ring.
Blizzara Ring, actually.
Oh, I didn't really read it.
Yeah.
But you couldn't understand why I was assuming that was a D at the end.
No, I definitely could. because like instead of like, because in the original spells it was blizzard, or it was ice 1, 2, 3, bolt 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on for determining the strength of the abilities. And god dang it, instead of that they changed it to blizzard, blizzara, blizzaga, blizzaja, and then it just keeps going.
Oh, jeez. Woo!
Like, see, I have blizzara, all that different stuff.
So what's the better one, Blizzaro or Blizzara?
It's Ara Aga Aja. That's how the strength goes.
And make it all for
I kind of want to stab you every time you do that.
I just can't help it, dude. It's a great song.
Sure it is. There we go. All right, moving on.
Moving on up, moving on up.
Finally got a piece of the pie.
I was just recently talking about sweet potatoes for some reason or other, and I was like, I've never had sweet potato pie.
I don't care for it.
I'm assuming it's similar to pumpkin pie,
Very similar.
and I love pumpkin pie. So let's
Let's show off some Ragnarok.
some Ragnarok. Oh This
I love Ragnarok.
Thanksgiving, I think I'm going to try to throw a sweet potato pie in there somewhere.
Ooh.
It's like I'm pretending I'm from the South. And that sweet potato pie will shut my mouth. Oh, my eyeball itches.
Well, scratch it, sister.
I just
scratch
did.
it.
You're not supposed to scratch your eyeball.
Shh. Maybe you're not supposed to.
To the library.
Your face is red like a strawberry.
Like a strawberry.
Okay, so we're gonna come back.
Oh, cutscene.
Because originally you can just skip this area and move on to the keyhole that we ran away from.
It's Belle. Is this a memory, or is she back?
Nope, she's back.
Oh,
So us freeing Kyrie's heart also freed all the other princesses.
ah.
So Belle, as you would expect, hangs out in the library.
Yeah.
But I come here for a specific reason. Come here and talk to her. Yeah. As much as I like Oathkeeper, this thing is the best for a long time.
We didn't even use, or we used it just then, right?
Yeah.
The Divine Rose.
Yeah, it's shorter. It's short like the
Briar Rose.
like like Tinkerbell's Keyblade, but this one has increased chance of critical hits, as well as it's short and fast.
Ooh. And there's nothing wrong with being short and fast, right? It's all about how you use it.
I mean, you can be short and fast as long as you can keep going.
No, I mean, if you're short and fast, it's over like that. Minuteman. Just joking. You jackhammering?
And we just keep on climbing. Oh, actually, you know what? You get some Ragnarok.
I thought you were going to fall off the edge.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened in that particular setting.
Yeah, you might want to heal here soon. Oh. Oh.
As I'm casting
taken
care,
out.
but that's fine.
By a you could have just picked up that health right there, actually.
Maybe.
You need to pick up a little bit of it, and you were healing back up. I feel like your sword is too short now.
No, it's fine. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's fine right now.
Well, do it live.
Do it live.
All right, we're back.
And we're back. Sorry about that.
We just had to climb the castle.
And I realized that I didn't actually have to fight something I was actually fighting, so it's the whole 9 minutes of stuff. We're counting on you, Keyblade Master. And we can talk to...
Oh, look, it's one of my favorite ships. No, just joking.
I never liked Cinderella, like, ever.
Really?
Yeah.
The character or just the story?
Both.
Yeah. She has one of the best songs when she's singing in the bubbles.
Yeah.
I like that song. I just hate because Lucifer ruins the ending of it. I've always, I was just recently talking about, because Philip is like, up of all the classic, like, vintage Disney stuff, like pre the 90s era, and maybe into the late 80s, whatever, like during the Walt's era, Philip is like the only prince who actually does something. Like, Snow White's prince just shows up at the end, and Cinderella's prince just, he can't recognize her without the glass slipper, you know? So it's like, okay, whatever.
Well, so here's an interesting, just real quick, here's an interesting, like, shower thought, like, because it's my favorite thing as if Cinderella's glass slipper was a perfect fit and would have fallen off in the first place. Anyways, continue.
Well, you have to be able to get it on and off.
Yeah, but it shouldn't, with her running, it wouldn't have fallen off, really.
But and she's the only size whatever in all of the kingdom.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Philip's, and then I think Eric later on, like, and he actually kills Ursula. He actually does do some fighting and stuff. But most of the princes, you know, there's that whole thing about, I don't know, these don't really do much. So I've never been a big fan of Cinderella's the story that much either. I mean, it's okay. It's a classic. It's a reason why it exists. If shoe fits,
Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Rodgers and Hammerstein?
Isn't that?
No, that's the guys that wrote all the musicals in the 20th century.
What is it then?
It's the Brothers Grimm.
Is it the Brothers Grimm?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a Grimm tale. It's from Germany. Isn't it? Is it Russian?
I don't think it is.
I'm pretty sure. But I'll look it up right now. But I'm pretty sure Cinderella is a Brothers Grimm, because at the end it's got all like the mutilation in it, because the two sisters start chopping their feet up to try to make it fit. Like in the real story.
I mean, it could be.
Excuse me.
Come on. There you go. One more.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a Brothers Grimm.
Is it a Brothers Grimm?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So we got a couple things to pick up. Then we're going to go inside that little door of darkness. Oh yeah, remember that Divine Rose Keyblade I just got? Oh look, there's another Keyblade. It's called Oblivion.
And then Hans Christian Andersen is the one that did.
That's the one.
And he did Little Mermaid.
That's the one I was thinking of. Was Yes.
And I knew that's what you were thinking when you said Rodgers and Hammerstein. It's like, I know those are the guys. They did basically like every major musical from the 20th century, like South Pacific and all that stuff.
Inside the door to darkness.
Excuse me. Like Carousel.
Yeah.
Carousel and Oklahoma and all those things. Anchors Away, I think.
And because I have this Keyblade, it's gonna be so freaking quick.
What is this thing?
This thing is called a Behemoth. It's originally like a Final Fantasy mob. Same name, unique feel and everything. But they like made a Heartless version of it, and I was just like, oh, it's my favorite monster in Final Fantasy, and I'll show you a picture after the recording. Because it is you'll see why I love it.
I had this idea for I'm still kind of might implement it for an RPG. When I say RPG, like a pen and paper one.
Oh yeah, tabletop
world, and it was actually I had it for when I was going to school for an animation too, but it was the whole idea was going to be like there was behemoths and Leviathan. So Leviathan were in the sea and the behemoth were on land.
Yeah,
and there were 12 of them, 6 on land, 6 in the water, and whenever one died, another one would be born to replace it, and all the humans that live in this world are completely dependent upon them. So like there'd be like a buffalo kind of behemoth, and so it's like this buffalo the size of a mountain, and all the buffalo on the land follow it, and it just slowly works its way across the land, you know. And then there's like tribes of people who follow that, and their whole life depends upon the behemoth, you know. And they worship it and stuff. And there'll be like one's for the sea, so there'll be like a whale that all the ships follow, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right.
I fleshed it out more. I don't want to give too much away, so we'll steal my idea. I'm sure it's already been done before. There's nothing original. Uh-oh. Who is that? Who said you did it?
It's Leon.
Oh, Leon.
Yuffie and Aerith, or Aerith. Sorry, Aerith.
I should have known because it didn't sound very good. The quality of it.
He must have done like an at-home recording or something.
Yeah. Like at his computer in 2000, whatever this was made. When was this game made?
2002. Once the worlds are restored, we'll all be separated again. It's not that simple. Before we did all this, we went to other worlds because every world was isolated with impassable walls dividing them. The Heartless destroyed those walls. The worlds will return to normal, which means gummy ships can't fly places.
And that one chick's just hanging out on the railing there.
Never meet again.
I'm just here. I'm eye candy.
Okay, so we're almost done with Hollow Bastion. Just gotta get through this stupid
Bastion.
cutscene.
Ooh, ooh.
Just gotta get through this stupid cutscene.
You, even if I wanted to. What's that supposed to mean?
You know it's rude to have a conversation with people with your back turned to them.
Hurry, come and close the keyhole.
The beehole.
What was the point of that?
It was a goodbye because we're pushing towards the end of the game, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the other worlds that we haven't visited yet. This will just open up the ability to end the game whenever we want to.
Yay!
Because we still gotta lock Hercules World. We gotta still lock Atlantica. Don't want to do that one, but we gotta. Oh, come on. Lots of talking. I'm just trying to get it over with.
Attain the power of something.
Fire. So we got Firaga. We got the last tier of the spell. Because Sora's like a warlock. He has to cast it at max spell level every time.
Every time.
Alright, so we'll go to the gummy ship. We'll take a look at what things are going on. Oh, look, there's another path line.
Hollow Bastion. Ooh, ooh.
So that's the end of the game, is that way.
That's the end of the game.
Yeah.
Then we have this
That's
world.
Atlantica. You gotta go back and lock Olympus, because if you see, everyone has a little key next to their name, because that means we locked it. You don't have to lock Olympus, but I like to, because you get lots of fun stuff at Olympus. So I'm gonna do a bunch of grinding. Mainly, I'm gonna get rid of some of the Coliseum Cup related stuff. And yeah, there'll be like some minor cutscenes on the Hercules Cup, which I think that's the only one I'll do on camera.
All right.
But yes, that'll end this episode.
All right, everybody, that'll end this episode of Nightly Nerds. As always, I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, did you like that video?
Well, if you did, click the box on the right for another.
Click the box on the left for a playlist.
Of course, you could always just subscribe by clicking the link in the middle.
Come find us on social media.
There are links in the description below.
don't be afraid to leave us a comment.
Thanks for watching. I'm Tote.
I'm Ginger. See you then.
Bye.